Hello, distributors. As I'm sure you're eager to get started, everybody wants to be able to start generating sales. And in order to do that, we need a proper outbound strategy. Now that you've been trained and have gone through a general training process, the next step for you is to go ahead and create a campaign request. What that is you going out and reaching out to prospective clients with the right content. So as you've learned with our marketing plans and marketing strategy, there's going to be a plan and there's going to be a certain vertical you're going to be going after. The more granular and specific you get in terms of your segment, the better it's going to be. So what we've done here is we have a tool called copy.ai, and then you have the cadence name, the email. And so you're going to select, and there's a bunch of options to go from. So we have what we call as email sequences. We have LinkedIn automation sequencing, and then we have bulk emails. Filter through the list, but in this case, I'm going to go to a general email sequence. And what this does here is it tells you how to address the problem, introduce a solution, have a brand solution, and then be able to support the content, maybe provide a case study and an offer. You don't have to stick to this, but it gives you some framework of what to work off of in terms of how to effectively write content. Now from here, subject line, struggling to create great sales copy. Now this could be a first line. So let's say I'm selling to nonprofits. Nonprofits might be interested in doing what? Generating funds for donations or things. So what we need to be able to go into here is you need to be able to go in and find a pain agitation solution situation. So in this case, we go to a subject line generator and we're going to simply copy and paste struggling to create great sales copy, struggling to create great fundraising efforts. Now, if I'm going after nonprofits as my prospective client, I want to speak to them in a way that they actually care about responding. So, right now, these are some good subject lines. How to make your next nonprofit event a success. Want to create a super successful fundraiser. So I take this example. I'd go back into the tool, simply get some copy. Now, this is example. So first name. If you struggle to create great sales copy, you're not alone. I've had many customers tell me they're experiencing the same problem. To ease some of the frustration, I wrote an article. So they've given a reference point. If you think you'll find it helpful, enjoy the read. Thanks. So they're sharing some wisdom here. So in this case, we need to be able to find another way to effectively write the copy about what my pain agitation solution is here. So I'm going to go into this particular tab here, which says pain agitation solution and sales copy. And I'm going to describe what's going on. We provide direct mail that has meaningful impact on our donors by providing compelling design, content, strategy, and production for nonprofits. Now, again, I just wrote a sentence about what it is we're offering, and I'm going to try to slice that content up in a way that I can, again, continue my storytelling within this content. So typically, we say you should have anywhere from 3 to 5 to 7 campaigns. So let's use an example here. Pain agitation solution. I have 3 options, and I go right into here, and I need to write, want to create a super successful fundraiser. So I just took everything out of there. And now I'm going to just kind of work around and filter this out. So, hello, first name. Now you just need to put in first name. Our marketing team is going to help you with the variables and set everything up. But you need to work general sentence structure on your own. Now, we can only help you, give you some guidance on how to write. And then you need to kind of just put the pieces together and start testing them. So I've separated my 3 areas, which is my pain agitation solution. Changing the minds of donors and potential donors is hard. Donors are faced with a barrage of direct mail every day from hundreds of groups they support or don't even know about. We bring together the best ideas in direct mail design, content, strategy, and product, all to help organizations change the mind of your potential donors. We work with you. So I took that solution out. We work with you to recognize and take advantage of all the opportunities you have in trying to give your donors a lasting impression, right? So, lasting impression. Now, again, struggling to create, so we're asking, we have a problem here, right? We work with you to recognize and try to give your donors a lasting impression. So at the end, I'm going to try to address my problem again. Just make sure I'm there, many nonprofits. Now, about storytelling, it's all about, keeping an ongoing dialogue. So this might be the first message. Now we need to go to the next one. So in this case, you got to follow the process and then be able to make sure everything's, correctly spelling, grammar, punctuation, that all can be done. And then at the end, when you're done, in this case, we're going to have one particular content, and I'm going to email this to myself. And then this is what's going to be going to the marketing department to proof everything. So after you go ahead and save this, this is going to allow you to have that sequence saved, and you'll know what it was in reference to based on your cadence name. So if I go into my email now and take a look at, what's coming in, I'd be able to see an actual email that's going to come in just a second. That's going to walk through the exact copy that I've gone ahead and finalized. So if you guys have any questions again on how to successfully write content and copy, you're going to want to have 5 to 7 step sequences that are set up and have the actual content ready for you. And like I said, once you're done with this, it'll be formatted so you guys can just access this, copy, paste, print a PDF, whatever you need to do so that that's nicely formatted for you. Thanks again, and we really look forward to making sure your content and outreach method is important, creative, and compelling, because without that, it's going to be very difficult to be successful having compelling impact on your outreach. Thanks again.